producer Kramer on the ones and twos. Buckle up. This is your weekly AA meeting for your ears. And this is Attention Addiction.
Oh no, don't edit anything. Just let that lisp, that speech impediment roll from Zeke.
Okay. Hello, everyone. By the way, I just want to let everybody know that who's that other person in the corner? Who is that person in the corner? Is that Nycki Pace?
We're going to get to Nycki Pace here in a minute. I'm trying to talk about your speech impediment. You just hang on.
So I just found out I'm listening with my little earbud in to our show, and it sounds like I have a lisp. I don't. Not that there is anything wrong with people who lisp. I love lispers. I'm just saying I don't have one. I don't have a lisp. It just sounds like I have a lisp. I don't. You are on my last nerve right now.
So what's new?
I'm going to come wherever you are, and I don't even know where that is, and just slap you upside the face. Okay. Or
do you feel better?
Or if you heard me, slap you upside the face.
Yeah, that's how you sound. Zeke is crashing out right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so welcome to Attention Addiction podcast. I'm so happy to have Nycki Pace join, and we're going to have to give her some true or false questions.
Okay.
And maybe expand on those.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, I've been through worse. Let's go ahead.
Okay. All right. I love her attitude. See, I knew she'd be all about it. All right. True or false?
True or false?
Your husband is a radio Hall of Famer.
True.
True.
True. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Kansas
actually,
broadcasters.
Yes, actually more than just one. Nashville and Kansas. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Missouri hates his ass, but other than that.
Well, maybe somebody bumped his ass out of there. Who knows, huh?
Well, he has really strong friendships sometimes. I think you both know that. Kramer, you may now by two.
Yep.
We sure make friends separately. Yeah, we do.
Okay, so
yes, true.
Let's see. True on that. Okay. Is it true that you were a member of the Johnny Dare morning show?
Yes, it was an accident that happened about 10 years ago, but became true.
Okay.
Well, we understand Johnny's had a lot of accidents, and they come through about every 9 months. No, that's not true.
Not that he knows of.
No. Oh, no, we've joked about that because he goes, I bet, and I said, this is much like my family. If somebody along the way would have maybe spawned your child, they wouldn't have told you. And he believes they wouldn't have told him, so he wouldn't mess up the kid. And I told him, I go, my half brother, that happened. They never told my dad. The kid turned out great.
I have to be honest. Johnny's studio and your studio was right next to ours. And for many years, for as long as we were there. And I've just got to say, I was a little intimidated because sometimes I would hear chairs flying against the window. And I thought,
just chairs, you thought?
Well, that's what I was going to ask. I thought, my God, did Nycki Pace just fly out the window? What happened?
And I'm assuming it was you throwing something at him. That's what I'm assuming.
No, there have been one. I was not present for the year. The popcorn tin was thrown at one of them. Chairs have been thrown. Computers have been thrown. I never threw any of those printers, which is a flipping miracle because I hated our printers the whole time we were there. But you heard it. It was probably good at every 4 months, maybe quarterly. You'd hear something thrown.
Now, wait a minute. Did you just say something disparaging about the printers at the building, at the Odyssey building?
I don't know who technically.
I think it's in your contract. You cannot say anything disparaging about anything or anybody.
My contract died long ago.
She can be disparaging all she wants.
And yet I don't, because I have the philosophy, you know what? Not my problem anymore.
True.
And that's true. That's a kind of positive attitude I throw from these days.
That is a good attitude to have.
Yeah.
Since I was
going to say, it is the attitude for real.
You brought up the non-compete. So next question, true or false? Were you told that your non-compete would be waived when you all were dismantled? Let go.
We were told, there was a room full of us, basically of everyone that worked on the show. We were being let go in that moment. Since we all had different non-competes, Johnny's is different than the rest of us, but we were told if an opportunity comes along, and you present it to us, we can approach this. We may let you out of that. We would, consider letting you out of it so you can go on and work. And there was one joke made about one company in particular, and that's not my fight to drag down for the two parties not liking each other. But pretty much that was something that was thrown out there. Unfortunately, nobody likes us.
Yeah, they didn't say they would look at it and see. They just told us we are waiving your non-compete, because they, in their little mind, and I'm not being disparaging, but they in their little mind thought there's no way we would ever get an opportunity in this town.
Which is ridiculous, because it took you guys nothing. For us, nobody did come looking for it. It was like a bunch of deadbeats on a curb. You guys, though, quickly had someone that was interested and is interested, or whatever the status may be. So I'm glad you were told straight up like that, which is funny. Like, you can go. It's almost letting that girlfriend or boyfriend go. Oh, if you find somebody else, good luck. Like, you're not going to find somebody else.
Right.
Well, but they did, and then they didn't. Then we said, okay, we have an opportunity. They said, yeah, we're not going to waive those now. We're not doing.
You know what? There comes a point where I'd be like, bitch, I'd love to see you try.
Oh, trust me,
we're right now.
We're there, but because it's only a couple months away now, it's like, what is the point? What is the point? But
I was going to write them a letter, but I was going to call you, Nycki, to find new words to say, because you have the vocabulary like none other, and can make. I don't know half the words you say, but I know they're not nice. So I'm just going to say,
very specific. I authored one the other night that was it was going to be headed to United Airlines, specifically the Houston airport.
Was it Hobby or was it George Bush? Which one were you in?
It was George Bush, because at one point George Bush would not have any of this. It came up within said conversation. Yeah, we're a correspondence kind of house. We love writing letters.
Wow.
Well, let me just tell you, sitting next to our offices were right next to each other, Nikki's and I's. And there was times I would just hear it through the door. You could hear her MFing everything. I don't know, probably a printer.
Yeah.
I did hate that shitty ass Chrome. That's one thing I do not miss. Whoever deals with that to this day, they probably shut it off. Nobody prints it there probably anymore.
I don't know. Is there anybody left in that side of the building?
My thought was, can you like Purple Wave sell it or something? Maybe they can make money from it. I doubt it.
I don't know.
Not my problem.
I think if you print, somebody gets into a bad mood. I don't know. If somebody prints something, maybe it's depressing. I don't know. Oh my God!
If you print 3 projects, it doesn't get its wings, but another person's fired. That's what happened.
Oh, that's what happened.
I didn't think about that. I'm so sorry, Zeke.
Wow.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That's what happened there.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken those 2 reams of paper with me when I left.
It's funny. I have 3. I have 3 right behind me in this chair.
I probably have some. Probably. I don't know. I'm not going to say whether or not I do or not. I don't know. Okay. True or false?
Mm-hmm.
You have a son-in-law who is famous.
True. I do have a son-in-law who is famous.
Is he a serial killer?
That's my side of the family. You can ask Mike, do you have an in-law? When you have him on, just switch that question out. My husband's daughter, my stepdaughter, but we always laugh. We're actually like 1 year closer in age than Mike and I are closer in age. We realized, so it just seems ridiculous. Her husband, Abby, is married to Dan Smyers, who is Dan of Dan and Shay, which of course you guys played.
That's cool.
We occasionally did.
And when I first met Dan and Shay, there was no relationship there. They were just new, but both of them very nice guys.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, have always stayed nice guys. And I just think Dan is the most down to earth. Hey, he'd do anything for you kind of guy. We've bet him. Remember, we bet one time, and I think Pittsburgh actually beat us, and they had to come on. They got to come on and have a half hour of Dan and Shay.
They're great.
It's great, just fantastic people. So.
Honestly, it was 2 or 3 Christmases ago, maybe older, doesn't matter. So imagine we're in a situation like this. I'm trying to get my computer equipment up. I was trying to record something, and I'm just screaming up in the bedroom where I'm, you can imagine, like me at my desk. And Mike goes, "Why don't you ask Dan for help? He can probably help you." I go, I'm not asking Dan to help me turn on my Adobe Audition. He's recording Grammy-winning things downstairs. He doesn't need to help my dumbass.
Wait, he was there at your house. You should have had him help you.
I was in his house. He
Okay.
came upstairs and helped me. And I'm like, why are you bothering this poor kid? He actually has things to do in life that are successful and mean something.
When you fix the
commercial.
printer.
I'm recording some dumb commercial, and he actually stops in his day and helps me set up what I need to do. That's a perfect example. He is just a normal, good dude.
He is just so down to earth and normal. And I remember having Mike's birthday party here in town, his 60th at the time, and Dan came in for that, obviously, because that was a big one. Yeah,
I do remember that.
We just sat there at the table and it was weird because we were just like, oh, well, that's just Dan from Dan and Shay. We're just in the buffet line here getting tacos. We're cool. And then just sitting down talking about the weather or whatever the hell. It was not even about music. It was just fun because you really get to see them in their just comfort zone, where they're not performing for radio or fans.
Well, and much like the rest of us, we all kind of have layers to what we do or like, or, what our lives are, all about or have been, to this point. And Abby mentions one time, she's like, yeah, we were in whatever city, and Dan really wanted to go see Marilyn Manson. So I had to go. And I'm like, pause. Did you say that Dan wanted to see Marilyn Manson and you went with him? And she goes, oh yeah, we went to go see him. I'm like, one, that'd have been precious to see just as a flying wall.
Precious.
The only thing missing was Mike, chaperoning that. He actually loves all types of music, not just country, not just pop, but he actually loves a lot of rock music as well. And so we've kind of talked about that, which is just always funny when you have Mike around because he'll always throw out devil music. You guys like the devil music.
Devil music, yeah.
I say that too.
And when he's not out and about, meeting people, Dan just wears a tunic around the house, which is a weird thing, I think.
That I cannot say true or false.
I haven't seen that one. No.
Nobody wears the tunic anymore, but he's going to bring it back.
You know what? Bring it back.
Nycki, have you been out in public with Dan? Are you able to do family things, go to restaurants or anything like that? Or is it pretty much just catered in?
No, you know what? And what's funny is we've gone out. They also, they have a place in Florida that they have, but they mainly live in Nashville. But we've gone out there. We've gone out in Nashville. And most people, they're pretty good. If somebody, recognizes them, of course, they're always going to be nice. But people, I've never seen anybody go bonkers on them, which is good. Because you always know, crazy town can bust out at any moment. But most people are really just, hey, oh my gosh, I like you, and just want to stop and say, like, you've seen listeners do. But he and Shay's a hoot. Mike can talk to Shay. I swear those two.
Shay golfs, right? He's a big golfer.
Golfing machine.
Yeah.
When he's not impregnating his sweet wife, he is.
Yeah.
What baby number are they on now? 4 or 5?
4, I think. Yeah.
My
when
gosh.
we went to Nashville once for a Chiefs Titans game, and we stayed at Dan and Abby's farmhouse.
The barn.
The barn. And the first thing I did is I went into the bathroom and did a number 2. So now you can say, hey, I did the number 2 at Dan's house, and I did. And
you should get a shirt made.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't do the number 3, because that would have gotten
real
creepy.
Number 3 out of there.
That would have been creepy.
They're like, we're just going to burn that down.
You got any more true falses?
Let's see. Well, I think that was kind of it for the true false.
Okay.
True, this is actually just water. I've disappointed myself.
So
I
true
can't believe that.
True, this is not.
True, I don't have anything to drink. What's wrong with me?
See that?
My travel bag real quick.
See, it says Z on it. That's my glass right there.
I wish I could say this is tequila, but it's not.
I know, it's like, it's so sad. I don't even have anywhere to be. Damn.
Now, first of all, I don't believe that's just water, Nycki Pace.
I know, it's really weird. But my bags are all scattered right now from traveling here a couple of days ago. So none of my water bottles are near me.
Yeah. What you don't know about Nycki Pace is her water bottles are not water.
That's right. I've taken a swig of one of your water bottles and I almost choked is what I did.
Do you remember, Nycki? I came into your office one day. I had to put together a thing for the ACMs, and so I was going to be working super late, like into the evening traffic, right?
Super late, like till 2:30.
No. I stayed there until about 6 o'clock that night, and I had been there since about 6 or 5 o'clock that morning. So I go to Nycki because I knew right away. I'm like, if I'm going to find alcohol in this place, it's going to be Nycki's office. So I go over and I'm like, hey, sis, don't mean to be weird, but do you have any like alcohol that I can mix maybe with some orange juice? And she she just hands me a water bottle. She's like, here you go.
Most times I'll be in mid conversation and I'm like, here you go.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was telling that dude, blah, blah, blah. A full disclosure, just so I don't sound like, a total in a ditch person. The water bottle started because
no, but continue on.
I'm poor. And two,
well,
all jokes aside, I had to explain this the other day. It started for two reasons, but one was Arrowhead, because when you go to a Chiefs game, you get one shot this big of whatever drink.
Oh, and they measure it.
Right. And you're like $12-15 a pop. Yeah. I'm like, I can't do one. I don't have that kind of money to buy like 6 of those, and two, you're not giving me enough. So that's where the bottle originated for that. And then you almost never had vodka when you go to a concert. So
right. Yeah. I'll tell you
more because the people are just not giving me what I need.
So I will say this. We went to a baseball game, and it may or may not have been at the K, and you were in there, and I had bought myself a vodka and I believe water is what I was drinking at the time. And I said, boy, they sure don't put much vodka in there. And you handed me the famous water bottle. And I said, I didn't say I needed more water. And she said, I didn't give you any water. Oh, thank you very much.
Kramer, are you catching on to what radio can do to you if you stick around long enough?
Yes. And I'm okay with that, actually.
Yeah.
Driving down the street and you are going to take a ditch. I want to make sure that I have all my things that I need.
And this isn't funny. I'm not trying to drinking and driving is not funny. And it's not something we recommend you do. However,
I meant like in a snow blizzard storm.
Oh, right. Yeah. We all had an old big boss that used to order. He goes, I'll have one more for the ditch, not one for the road, one for the ditch. You know who that is?
I forgot about that.
God love Herndon.
God bless him.
Oh, that explains it. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And of course, my uppity husband, because we are opposites attract. I went down there 2 Christmases ago. We went to Branson, went to Silver Dollar City because Van Time loves Christmas.
Yeah.
And
are you like an honorary bald knobber now?
You would think I should maybe check into the lineage there. They seem like there might be by people, except for one thing. We go down there, it's Christmas time, and it's like early, like probably about right, early December. Mike didn't want to smuggle any booze in. I'm like,
why?
Not my problem. I mean, you sure? I can probably get 2 in here, right? I'm like, this is a whole day. I forgot how much he loved roller coasters. And I'm like, okay, now I need it. But then he realizes, it's now like 6:00 at night. Now he can't have a beverage and look at the twinkly lights until he has to come to Dirtbag's bottle and get a little sippy sip. Then all of a sudden, now it's okay. If you had any idea how often that happens.
You're always there. You were there to save the day with whatever allergy medicine we need, whatever alcohol we need. It was a
I don't like to be without.
Yeah. You've come to my help more than once. I'll tell you that.
I'm the Ben Franklin of Inglewood and Independence. You're welcome.
Hell yeah.
Ben Franklin. The old Zeke store used to be right next door to Ben Franklin.
There are old-timey people like us going, I forgot about the Ben Franklin down there.
The 5 and dime store.
I love that store.
It's a great store, actually.
It really is. I love a throwback.
So a little news, and I forgot because I don't mean to go back to the famous son-in-law, but I was asking these questions because a little update here for you, Nycki. I don't know if you do know this. My daughter has become viral, right? As the news lady that reads the mean comments. And yesterday I got a text from her and a phone call saying the New York Post just did an interview on her. They called her for an interview.
You have made it.
I know. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
That is fantastic. Yeah.
I love it because I've been around your daughter a handful of times, and it was honestly a couple years back, when she's coming and going, trying to, get her bearings with work, that she could have been crushed by some of the things people say, think, do. And we've all gone through that. She just turns it on its head and goes, So let me begin and just goes through it. And then the online backing. I was laughing in the kitchen last week, like peeing my pants, howling at like 8 a.m.
You weren't
because
cooking there, were you?
I get the
Oh my
text from
God.
Nycki.
I am dying laughing, reading these things to Mike at the kitchen table. I go, turn down the radio. You got to turn this down. And it was like, that girl's thicker than the glass.
Zoo glass.
The glass at the zoo. I about peed down my leg. And that was just the beginning.
Yeah.
People loved her and came to her, came to have her back, literally. I mean, in a way that I'm so happy for. And I'm so happy it's been continued success and support.
I just could not believe it. And then, so she told me about this. So I can't wait to send that link out whenever I get it. Of course, I'll just repost and everything else. But, it's just funny because like Nycki said, you've seen Carissa since, she was a baby when I first started working at Q104. And I was interning there. And, she's kind of grown up with me having this weird job that was not weird to her because it was,
That's your job.
And she would tell her teachers what we did. If the teachers asked, well, what does your mom do for a living? She said, oh, she's on the radio. And, and they'd be like, where? And they'd tell her who I was. And they would just go nuts. And so to see this all come full circle for her. And now I'm just like the proud mom sitting back going, this is crazy. I'm a little sketched out because some of these people are kind of wild.
Oh, no, you embrace it too. Hot mom, embrace it too.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I'm embracing it. But
we've got some extra since we had Carissa on. They still comment like to this day about you, Codie. And here's some 3 of them that I think that are great and timely for this because one of the messages says, "Hold up, let's talk about mom" with the eye emojis.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even read these. I stopped reading.
This one says, "Mom is cute too." Another one is, "Hey, mother-in-law."
What you doing, mommy?
What you doing, mama? Hey,
The
mama.
hip hop site, it's world something that I forget off the top of my head. It is my new favorite site, and I cannot love those people more that are like on there that follow it because now I follow it. And like my new favorite.
What is that? The Pop World? Is that what it's called? I'd have to look it up and see.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Treat yourself. It is a good one.
Did you start? I had even followed it until I saw this.
Oh yeah.
Article. So now I'm going to have to look it up and tell you what it is because I did post it. It's called World Star Hip Hop.
They're fantastic.
Yes.
Everybody that popped up on there, I could not. If you are sad and you need a lift, just go read the comment section.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So shout out to World Star Hip Hop for doing that for us. That was cool.
World Star.
Now, can we ask you, Nycki, what you got? Anything on the horizon? You got anything you can talk about?
I went to Sam's Club about 45 minutes ago.
Hey, I love Sam's Club.
Nice. Lunchtime, huh? Got the little things.
It's so funny. I've had like tiny little things here and there. The world of radio, you don't wish anybody. Okay, well, some people don't wish anybody, to have their jobs and move along.
Yeah, thank you for that correction.
Noted.
Living it.
Maybe somebody's going to move. Maybe somebody, has to leave in the middle of the night. We'll see what happens. That's great. The question I get asked is, when's the show coming back? In which they're referring to the Johnny Dare show,
right?
Which I just say, I cannot tell you that is or isn't. I mean, would it be great? Absolutely. He had a different contract and non-compete than the rest of us. So, for me, Greg, Jake, and Kyle said, give me all my weed and my money and I'm out. I moved to Oregon.
He did. How's he doing? How's he doing, by the way?
Yeah, he was totally. What nobody knows, and this might be the first time I said it, is that he had just put in notice because he needed, for a very specific, serious reason, to move. He and his girlfriend, fiance were going to move. And it just all fell into place. And I'm like, you son of a bitch, you got to quit and get severance, you lucky bastard.
You lucky.
So he actually went to Oregon and he loves it. So the rest of us are still sitting around here. God help. But Johnny's not, he gets paid through into early summer. So yeah, I mean,
I saw he went to Japan and he seems to be doing some traveling, and that's
girls living his best life yet.
Yeah.
If you've got, money, no kids like he always had in the time, this is exactly what he should be doing.
Wait, did he take Buddy with him?
Oh yeah. No, I don't know that he took Buddy. He took a buddy is what I thought you said.
Oh no. I'm talking about the dog. I love that dog.
That dog's the best.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I do miss that each morning, that crazy little mutt.
Who was afraid of him? Was that Zeke who was afraid of that dog?
Well, he came at me a couple times.
Came at you how?
He came at me. You can tell they're coming at me. I don't like when dogs come at me.
He was like, the guy with the lisp, I'm getting him today.
I don't have a lisp.
That dog dominated you, Zeke.
It dominated him.
He was a hater is what he was. I'll tell you that right now.
That dog gets along with everyone.
He could tell you're the runt litter, Zeke.
I was scared of Buddy. Buddy was mean to me.
You're gonna be mine.
I
don't have a game plan yet. I hope. Well, let's see. In all truth, a couple days ago, I'm looking at my resume. And Mike's like, "Why isn't this, and this listed?" And I'm like, "Well, sweet Jesus, take your time looking at my resume. I would love the input." Now, 18 months later, that'd be great. We both need me out of here and getting a job because we both need me out of here. So.
Well, and I mean his kind of a consulting gig's coming to an end here too, isn't it?
Yeah, he's been working with, and we'll see how long it goes. But you're right, Troy. It's towards the end of wrapping up. He's worked with Emporia State University over the years.
Done a heck of a job, by the way.
Thank you. He's had a big project that they finally wrapped up. So you can't have the two of us in the house more than it is right now.
Or you will actually be on one of the episodes where you got the guy behind you. Keith
Mike's
Morrison.
dreams will be true.
Yeah, Keith Morrison will be finding out who died and how.
I'll disappear and let Mike at least have the experience of meeting him in person. So,
well, I know it's usually never safe for us to do this, but as we wrap up the show, can we maybe just try to get a date set here shortly to go to Rudy's and take Zeke with us? I know that is usually the dangerous part because a few margaritas in and Zeke will just talk so loud.
Get a little loud, maybe.
Get a little loud.
You do have a volume issue. Like,
I know.
You take the governor off of it, and it's just.
I tell you, I have a volume issue. I have a lot of issues, but a volume is one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll sit next to me and he'll be like, "I don't know why." And I'm like, "Oh my God, children over there."
Mm-hmm.
Who is that guy screaming with a lisp? I have no idea.
Does he need my wallet to bite on, Mommy?
Just have a little more tequila.
Nycki is not surprised to come onto this little podcast of ours. And the first thing she hears is Zeke and I fighting back and forth, him wanting to smack my face. I'm telling him to shut up and quit talking with a lisp and to get it together. This was like an everyday morning thing.
Feel like it's still getting done.
I mean, how many times did you walk past our studio and you could hear him going, "You bitch"?
Yeah, but I never meant it really. I was just seeing what kind of a reaction I could get.
What's funny is you would think that kind of yelling would be coming out of our room, but like in our room, it'd be like, "Quit being a little bitch."
Yeah, exactly.
The funny thing, and people don't know, the funny thing, that Johnny and your boss was right across the hallway from us, Bob, and his door was always open. He was always there. So whenever I'd scream a word like "bitch" or whatever, he wouldn't miss a beat. He didn't look up. It didn't like it bothered him at all. It was kind of like, oh.
And honestly, that room that we were in wasn't soundproof. Like you could literally hear, when you would cut your spots in the morning, Zeke, I could hear you clear as day in my office when I had an office.
Think about Bob's life.
Right.
What else could come his way?
Good
He
point.
has seen and heard it all. God
He
bless
really
him.
has. And still a nice fella.
Oh my God. An angel in his own way. He's my favorite boss. He's one of my favorite human beings. I always said I would not work there if he wasn't there. Little did I know. It wasn't going to go that way.
Went the other way, didn't it?
Yeah,
Guys,
it's free for you.
I'm literally throwing out the energy for all of us that we can all be back on air in Kansas City and we're going to all be doing our thing and we're going to kick ass because we can. One failed company is not going to hold us back from whatever it is we want to do.
I have said it, I loop you into this as well because I've said it about the guys. We're confusingly dependable and reliable. We don't look like it on the surface. It doesn't sound like it sometimes on your radio, but
sure doesn't
show up that want to go to work and that actually give a damn.
And I will tell you, as many years as we've all been in this business, and I have perfected the way to come to work drunk, and so I can actually perform okay. I'm a
better actually when you're drunk.
Functioning alcoholic. So I mean, hey, don't
right.
But I do show up.
You don't want to bring Mike in to work with you again because it's like 2 peas in a pot.
I love Mike. I'll tell you.
So
All right,
we
fingers and
need
legs
your-
crossed.
Yes,
Thank you.
fingers and legs. We do need to ask for your support, and let's get on to YouTube. People have been asking me, how do we get your podcast? And I would have asked the same question because I wasn't a big podcaster, but I am now. So anywhere you get, like Spotify, we're on there, YouTube, and this is where we
Apple,
need
I think
your
Apple, right?
subscription.
Yep.
We're gonna get to Apple. Yeah, Zeke likes to jump right in there, like Codie
do.
forgot.
Yeah, I do.
But Zeke, your job and your one and only freaking job was to talk about YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube TV, YouTube channel. You don't have to watch it. You can just listen to it, but you got to subscribe. It's all free. Tell your friends, have them do a couple friends. We just need to have you subscribe to YouTube. It's free, and subscribe
Have your friends do a couple friends. See, maybe this is why you shouldn't talk so much.
While they're
drunk.
doing a couple friends, have them subscribe.
Yeah.
And it's attention addiction, and we would love to have you do that. By the way, another little plug, not for us, but Low Cash is coming to town. And they're going to be here on December 11th up at PBR Big Sky. You need to get a ticket for that because yours truly, and I know Codie, you're going as well. We're going to be there, and just because I love Low Cash, I love those guys. And if anybody saw the post I made when I got let go, we're standing in Low Cash's hotel room at their bar. So that's another reason I love them. They have a great taste in alcohol. So
we'll be doing that December 11th. So PBR Big Sky, if you want to join. Yeah. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Nycki Pace, thank you you're fun. I was like, why are you so much fun?
No, I'm just sitting here. Watch reruns of Chicago Fire. Anybody needs anything?
Andy Griffith Show. I don't know, Barn. What do you think, Barn?
Last night Mike was gone. I can't get into his damn Netflix. I don't know the code. I'm just sitting here bored. Just yell.
My guess is he would let you know what the code is.
We're with technology. It's an S show here. You'd think after all this time we'd be better, but not so much.
No, it's fun
Thank
not
you guys
to be.
for having me on.
Thank you for being on. Good to see you, Nycki Pace.
Good to see you, Chuck Sickle.
Chuck Sickle, I love it. All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Bye.